in season, and out of season. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the true Jews according to the Bible. You are the chosen people that is of, like they say today, Negro or the Indian descent, or some may say Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true Jews according to the Bible by heritage and bloodlines. And on the behalf of today, Solid Foundation Israelite Academy, we come out to edify you so-called Negroes and let you know the time is short. That America will soon be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, okay? And now it's your time to rise up out of sleep, and it's your time to repent and keep the laws of the Most High. Double honors to the elders, salutations to the Akim that's preaching and teaching this truth and sincerity, edifying the lost sheep, which are Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And last but not least, we're going to give all praises and glorification and due honor to Yahweh by S.F.I.M, Yahweh Shah. And with this, we're going to proceed with the lesson. Give me St. John 8:32 up.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Don't scream into the mic. Read.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
St. John 8:32 reads. Read it again.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Black man, black woman, black children, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Hispanic children, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Native American man, Native American woman, and Native American children, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So that's what we're going to bring you on today. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? Now we basically going to talk about, this is various topics on today that's going to be brought forth. Various topics on today that's going to be brought forth. Okay, first and foremost, we need to wake up our people. That's why we come out, to wake up our people. Okay?
Chapter 3 and verse 11. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people.
This is what the Most High told Ezekiel. He say, I want you to go to your people, the people of the captivity. Who are the children of the captivity? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go and get your people of the captivity. That's what he said. Read it from the top again. Ezekiel 3, verse 11.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 11. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people. And speak unto them and tell them, thus said the Lord God, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Whether you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans want to hear this truth, or whether you're gonna throw it out the window, man. We don't care about that. The point is to go and get the children of the captivity, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Why? Because you're the chosen people. Now, give me Hosea chapter 1, verse 10.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
So the Israelites will always be around. Okay? The Israelites will always be around. We cannot be exterminated. We have the sins of the sea. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead, Op.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
It said it's going to be said in the place. It's going to be said in that place concerning the behalf of Israel. It shall be said in that place where we are called not his people. Now, this is the place that we're not calling people, man. America. We're not called the Israelites here. We call blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here. They call us African American. They call us Negroes. Okay, they call us black. They call you Hispanics, Latinos. Okay, they call you Native Americans. So many other names. We're not called the children of the Most High here, man. Okay? Read it from the top again. Come on.
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10.
Read.
Yet the number of the children of
call us the Israelites in North America. They call us Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's not a nationality, man, okay? So what we bringing out today, if y'all guys don't know what we bringing out today is the truth concerning the Holy Bible. This is a true book, but this book is not for everybody. A lot of people don't know that. In America, that's what you have been taught. America is a land full of lies, okay? They tell you it's 24 hours in a day. That's crazy. It's not 24 hours in a day. That's why you have time zones. AM and PM is 12 hours in a day. If you put all the hours in a day, the night gets no hours. So it's not 24 hours in a day. That's something that you was told in America. You was also told in America that January is the first month of the year. That's wrong. January is the 11th month of the year. March is the first month of the year. Okay? That's where the term April, the saying April Fool comes in at. They call you a fool for believing that January is the first month of the year. The Bible tells you the first month of the year is March. So we've been walking backwards for a long time in America. What's your nationality? You guys know your nationality? What's your nationality? See, that's not your nationality. You gave me regions. You gave me what they would call countries. Ireland is a country. It's not your nationality. Okay? Like I asked you your nationality. I didn't ask you a region. You see what I'm saying? So if somebody asked me, said, "What's your nationality, young man?" I can't say African American. Those are two countries. That's not a nation. I can't tell you that I'm German. Germany is a country, not a nation. I can't tell you that, oh, I'm Spanish. Spain is a country, not a nation. You guys gave me regions and countries, but you didn't give me a nation. So I'm going to ask you once again, what's your nationality? Because I don't want a region or a country, I want a nation. What's your nationality? Because if I was born in space, what would you say? What would I be able to tell you if I was born in space? See? So you can't, your nationality, the region and country that you stay in doesn't define your nationality. People think they're Americans because they was born in America. No, we are American citizens. We got citizenship, we have citizenship, but you can't base your nationality on a country. So once again, I'm gonna ask you your nationality. What's your nationality?
Well, it's specific. It's still
So let's be direct. Are you guys okay, so are you guys, we're gonna make a long story short. Are you guys of Negroid, Hispanic, or Native ancestry? Okay. You better pray that you are Negroid, Hispanic, or some may say Native ancestry. You know why? Because if you're not of Negroid, Hispanic, or Native ancestry, the Bible specifically explains that you're not a child of God. Now I'm gonna show you something. The Bible is dealing with a specific nation of people. And those nations of people are the Israelites. As you look right here, number one is the nation of Israel. It's 18 nations in the earth. And God created 18 table of nations in the earth. These 18 men in the book of, these was once men in the book of Genesis. The book of Genesis speaks of the book of beginnings. So it tells you in the beginning of time, there was 18 progenitors that created 18 nationality of people today. Each of these men was actual living men. Okay, number one is Israel. Well, in the Bible, it speaks of a man by the name of Jacob. In Hebrew, his name is Yaakov, or Yaakov. Jacob was an actual man that created what you would call today the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. That's all forefathers. If you're not a Negro or the Indian descent, you do not come from out of the nation of Israel. If you are European descent, or some may say Caucasian, or some may say, what else they call them, white, so-called white people. If you're a so-called white person, then the nation of Edom is your nation. Now, Edom is a nickname for the name come from Esau. We're going to show you that in the Bible. Go to Genesis 36. Go to Genesis 36, Genesis 36, verse 1. We're going to show you that Esau is the progenitor of all the so-called European people, or Caucasian people, or white people today. He is the father of all these European people. Okay, you go all the way down, you go keep going down, you have a man by the name of Ashur. He became the progenitor of the people of Syria today. And you go all the way down. After Ashur, you got the people of Syria, where it was a man named in the Bible, Aram. He became the progenitor of the Syrians. There's a man named in the Bible that's known as Ishmael, which is the firstborn son of Abraham. He became the progenitor of the Arabs today. And then you go all the way down. Moab, the progenitor of Chinese. Ammon, the progenitor of Japanese. Cush, the progenitor of Ethiopian, going all the way down. So these are 18 progenitors that once lived a long time ago. Where in the book of Genesis speaks of the book of beginnings. There was not 18 nations of people in the earth in the beginning. So through these 18 men, or these 18 progenitors, became all these nations that you see in the earth today through these 18 men. So that's what we're trying to show you. We're trying to show you history according to the Bible, but the Bible is not everyone's book. Many people have been led to believe that the Bible is for all nations. Anybody can partake in the Bible. Anybody can accept salvation and be saved, as long as they believe in Jesus Christ. Well, you're going to find out that's a lie, because anybody can be saved through this picture of Jesus. Let me show you something. That's the difference between this. Let me show you something. See, this is what they give you in America. They probably don't even tell you the history. If you read it for yourself, this is the second son of Pope Alexander VI. Okay, Pope Alexander VI became the first pope, the first white pope to sit on the throne in the year 1492. This was during the 1400s, during the Renaissance period. Pope Alexander VI was the first white pope that ever sit on the throne. But all the popes before him was black. Now when Pope Alexander got power as the first pope, white pope in the year 1492, these was all Italian people, okay? We know that in Italy, I don't know if y'all guys know, but in Italy, they had in the 1400s a group, a family called the Borgia family, all right? The Borgias, all right? Now this was an evil family that lived during the Renaissance period, around the 1400s. This guy, Cesare Borgia, he was the second son of Pope Alexander VI. Pope Alexander VI was calling himself God, and he was calling his son, Cesare Borgia, the son of God. Now, how did the image of Christ look before the year 1492? If you do your research, this is historical. Facts, not opinion. If you do your research throughout the Middle East, okay, before the year 1492, this is the actual image of the Messiah, man. What color is he? Black, melanated. Some say colored people. Some say Negroid or African descent. Now, African descent, that's not true, because the Jews are not Africans. Africans are Hamitic people. The Jews are Semitic people, so the Jews are not African. Neither are we African. The so-called blacks in what you call America today, we are the real Jews. You're looking at true biblical Jews today. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the same people that walked through the Red Sea. You're looking at the same people that played a part back in the ancient time in Jerusalem. You're looking at them. The true Jews are the people, what they love to call African American and over here. But they never told us that. And it's all by design, because they didn't want black people to have connections with the Bible. And when I say they, I'm meaning white people, Caucasian people. The reason why I say that is because this Bible is not a white man's book. The white man took his pictures and injected these pictures in the Bible to get black people to believe that the Bible is the white man's book. Now, I don't have to go throughout the Bible and show you how many Israelites and Jews were black in the Bible. If you want me to, I will do that. But we don't have to do that, because you know why? It's self-explanatory that America was built off racism. Now, this is not a race thing that we're preaching today, but we got to show you the truth. That Christianity, we don't indulge in Christianity. Christianity is not, if you think that we're Christians, we're not Christians. We're not affiliated with any type of religion or denomination, period. Christianity is a form of white supremacy. Now, I'm going to just show you the history behind it, because Christianity is nothing but white supremacy that was hid among religion. That's all it is. The so-called white people had great hatred towards black people, so they hid their hatred among Christianity. That's all what happens. And last but not least, you will find out when you do your research that this will no longer be valid anymore. The true image that the Bible speaks of, we won't have this image in America today. We'll be worshiping this image in the last days. That's what we're worshiping. Now let me show you something. Give me Revelation 13 and 14. Book of Revelation speaks of the book of revealings. So it reveals a lot of things throughout history, things that happened already and things to come. Now Revelation 13, 14, I'm going to show you how we got this image, because this image have really separated the so-called black people as a nation. This image have called blacks to kill each other. This image have caused blacks to become inferior to white people. You cannot pray to this and not feel inferior if you're a black man. You cannot pray to this image and not feel inferior. So what the white man did was, he put his pictures in the Bible, lied and told black people that all the people of the Bible resemble Caucasian or European people to make them feel inferior, to make them feel as though that white people was in connection with God. But we're going to show you in the Bible, man, this is some heavy truth today, but I got to give you the truth. We're going to show you in the Bible that God hates all white people, man. We're going to show you that. God hates every white people that's walking upon the face of this earth. He hates them. And guess what? Your founding fathers knew that. Oh, George Washington, they knew that. I'm going to show you this. Read Revelation 13 and 14. Go ahead. Watch this. I'm going to give you the history on what happened. Revelation 13 and 14. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 4.
Read loud so they can hear.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14.
Read that.
And he doeth great wonders.
Okay, go ahead.
So that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of man.
This is the Antichrist. And guess what? Christianity teaches that the Antichrist is not already here. The Antichrist been here from the beginning of time. Anti just means to be against. Anyone can be an Antichrist. Okay? If you don't believe in Christ, if you don't believe in the Son of God, automatically by default makes you an Antichrist. Anti is to be against. Okay? If you don't like having conversations, they call you antisocial. Okay? If you're against anything in the earth, if you're against the Jews, they call you anti-Semitic. So anti means to be against. So Antichrist, there are many Antichrists in the earth today. Not just one man. That's why I'm going to point that out. It tells you what he's reading about. These people that is known as Antichrist is a nation of people. Now I'm going to show you. The top Antichrist of all is the so-called white man and the white woman and his children. I'm going to show you this. Why? Because anti means to be against Christ. Now let me show you something according to the Bible, because I don't want y'all to misunderstand what I'm talking about. Let him read the rest. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
This man deceived various people that dwell on the earth. How? Christianity, first and foremost, religion. He deceived you by giving you this image and telling you that this is the Son of God. This is nothing but the second son of the sixth Pope of Rome. This guy was a murderer. He raped his own sister. He was having sexual affairs with Leonardo da Vinci. Last but not least, he killed his older brother, Giovanni. So this makes this guy a murderer, an incestuous person, and last but not least, a homosexual. And this is who the Catholic Church put up in the year 1492. And they brought this image to the Americas during the year 1492. When they got over here, they killed 77 to 100 million indigenous people. Christopher Columbus, the Spaniards, the Italians, when they got over here, this was the image they was forcing upon the Native American Indians. And if you didn't consent or convert to this, or you didn't convert to their religion, you were killed. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you some history. So, the Catholic Church sent out men, military operation by the name, they was called Crusades. They was doing the same thing, trying to convert people to Catholicism. They was converting people through Catholicism. This is the history what we're trying to show you. Read the rest. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
So who did he deceive? His own people? No. This image have deceived blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They put the picture on the black people too. When we was brought as slaves to America in the year 1619 to Jamestown, Virginia, they brought 30 slaves on the boat. When they got here, you know we was not in Christianity or any type of religion what they do over here in America today. We wasn't affiliated with religion when we first came here as slaves. We would learn Christianity later down the timeline. Well, guess where we learned Christianity from? The slave master, the slave owner. He taught us Christianity. He taught us white Jesus. He taught us to be a good slave, and when you die, you go to heaven. That's not in the Bible, man. That's why we trying to show you the history. Slavery has really messed up our people's mind, man. Slavery has really dominated the black race. It has really did that. Religious, spiritually, or mentally. You pick. Go ahead. Go ahead.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
That beast is talking about the Roman Empire in Revelation. Because John the Revelator wrote the book of Revelation on the island of Patmos. He was the only disciple that wasn't martyred. Christ had 12 disciples. Out of all his disciples, every last one of his disciples were black. Were black. Last but not least, were martyred for their beliefs. And he was the only disciple that wasn't killed, that wasn't martyred. John the Revelator died of old age on the island of Asia Minor in the island of Patmos. And before he died, he received a revelation from God. And this is the book of Revelation. God showed him things what would happen to his people in the last days and how we would get this image. Go ahead.
In the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast.
They should do what?
Make an image to the beast.
They should make what?
Make an image to the beast.
I wonder what this image is. Right here. The mark, this image is called an image of the beast. Go ahead. They made an image. So this image wasn't in the beginning because they made the image. Go ahead.
Which had the womb by the sword.
Which had the womb by the sword because the Roman Empire fell in the year 193 AD. In the year 193 AD, the Roman Empire fell. The Roman powers was over. You know who conquered the Roman Empire? Licinius Niger and Septimus Severus, which was two black Jews that conquered the Roman Empire in the year 193 AD. The guy that conquered mostly of the Roman Empire was named Septimus Severus. And you wonder where you get the month of September from. September comes from Septimius. He was a black man. Well, they gave him that month. They gave him that month as a form of respect and as a form of a guy that went down in history that was known because he almost single-handedly conquered the whole Roman Empire by himself. So September comes from Septimius, okay, which conquered the Roman Empire. Septimius also means seven in Latin. Go ahead.
And did live.
And he conquered the Roman Empire, but they say the Roman Empire still lived because the Roman Empire came back in power in the year 1453, which is called the Renaissance period. That's when the revived Roman Empire came back in power. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Because they gave life to the image of the beast. Now, what is the capital of Italy? It's Rome, I believe, right? Capital of Italy is Rome. So it's speaking about how the Roman Empire gave this image right here power to conquer and rule over nations of people and deceive people. This image, it speaks a lot of, picture speaks 1,000 words. So it's giving you the history how when Rome came in power after it was conquered in the year 193 AD, when the Roman Empire came back in power in the year 1453 AD. This was the first image that they put up to conquer nations of people, primarily blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
That he gave power to the life unto the image of the beast.
Go ahead. He did what? Read correctly, man, so they can understand. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
That the image of the beast should both speak. So this would come from being an original image to speaking. Now, how was this image able to speak? They took this image and they started personifying this image in Hollywood. They got certain European characters to play this image. And this image right here actually became in effect by them actually choosing people to play this image out. Speaking the words of the Bible, that's what it's talking about. He gave that image life. Okay, like Passion of Christ. There was a man in that, I forgot the guy's name that played his Christ in that movie, Passion. Okay, well, guess what? It went from an image to someone playing the character to someone speaking. That's what it means.